Yo, check it out, yeah, straight off a liver.
Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune, stripped of your fame. More of the same, when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame.
As we struggle through this trouble puzzle, packing gats with flash muzzles, jacks to juggle, sticking number spots that bubble, far from subtle, building muscle to get a hustle. Cops stop to huddle the Glock 9, they cuddle through the ghetto rubble. Plain clothes and color code, putting their nose in my business just like hoes. A snitch be watching me pitch from his window, smelling the endo, the same one that sunk the minnow. Yo, I hate snakes who ain't got what it takes. Heard he slings marijuana on Cleveland and Blake. I'ma buy some weight and watch every breath he take. With no mistakes, I'ma push his wig with the 38 special and scatter every last blood vessel. Then put two in his chest to bless his wind vessel. Then I splurt, leaving his body inside the dirt. Yeah, that'll work. Pull up his skirt just with a flirt and smile. Meanwhile, I book for the plane in case there's too many discrepancies in the game. Simple and plain, my mindscape be like train. Soldier of fortune, Vietnam type deranged, but never stumble. Crumble and fall to a humble. These either mites be locking it tight in the jungle with no decision. I leave all thoughts of prison. The mind decision, sorry that the topic had arisen.
Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game.
Hey yo, I'm on a mission and won't stop for intermission. My intuition replaces my physical vision and how I'm living, making sums out of crumbs. Inside the slums, crippling dumbs leave my gun. But son, I awake from the vision of my fate. Money to make, bread to break, and can't wait. There's no mistakes when niggas struggle for high stakes. My mind aches till I get removal of the fake imposter. Babysitting a bottle of vodka, towards something proper. Breath needing binocular. Your life is hectic. I make moves in the intrepid. It's copacetic in 45 minutes to be dead. Be headed thorough as I swerves the interbarrel. Dig under level, despise unwise in the ghetto. The silly peasant, straight up shaking just by my presence. Time is of essence. Presidents be lethal injections. My hand creeps as I'm rocking money to sleep. Grab the heat as the first shot shattered his teeth. Rest in beef and fled off into the streets. I play for keeps on the discreet like heartbeats. I be deep, deeper than the mind of a stalker. Nitty gritty, straight up bred New Yorker. Block enforcer, stick up, creel torso. Gun smuggling, talk the talk, walk the walk.
Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain.
Yo, check it out, yeah, straight off a liver.
Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame.
As we struggle through this trouble puzzle, packing gats with flash muzzles, jacks to juggle, sticking number spots that bubble, far from subtle, building muscle to get a hustle. Cops stop to huddle the Glock 9, they cuddle through the ghetto rubble. Plain clothes and color code, putting they nose in my business just like hoes. A snitch be watching me pitch from his window, smelling the endo, the same one that sunk the minnow. Yo, I hate snakes who ain't got what it takes. Heard he slings marijuana on Cleveland and Blake. I'ma buy some weight and watch every breath he take. With no mistakes, I'ma push his wig with the 38 special and scatter every last blood vessel. Then put two in his chest to bless his wind trestle. Then I splurt, leaving his body inside the dirt. Yeah, that'll work. Pull up his skirt just with a flirt and smile. Meanwhile, I book for the plane in case of too many discrepancies in the game. Simple and plain, my mind stay be like train. Soldier of fortune, Vietnam type deranged, but never stumble. Crumble and fall to a humble. These Edomites be locking it tight in the jungle with no decision. I leave all thoughts of prison. The mind incision, sorry that the topic had arisen.
Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game.
Hey yo, I'm on a mission and won't stop for intermission. My intuition replaces my physical vision and how I'm living, making sums out of crumbs. Inside the slums, crippling dumbs leave my gun. But son, I awake from the vision of my fate. Money to make, bread to break, and can't wait. There's no mistakes when niggas struggle for high stakes. My mind aches till I get removal of the fake imposter. Babysitting the bottle of vodka, tour something proper, breath needing banaka. Yo, life is hectic, I make moves in the intrepid. His scope aesthetic in 45 minutes to be deaded. Beheaded thorough as I swerves the interbarrel. The Gundalero despise unwise in the ghetto. The silly peasant, straight up shaken just by my presence. Time is of essence, presidents be lethal injections. My hand creeps as I'm rocking money to sleep. Grabbed the heat as the first shot shattered his teeth. Rest in beef and fled off into the streets. I play for keeps on the discreet like heartbeats. I be deep, deeper than the mind of a stalker. Nitty gritty, straight up bred New Yorker. Block enforcer, stick up, creel torser. Gun smuggling, talk the talk, walk the walker.
Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery with the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped for your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to the game. Misery, love the torture and pain. Robbed of your fortune and stripped of your fame. More of the same when you test the true grain. Ain't nothing changed, we bring the street to
Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Behold, as I drop a scroll from the cradle into the grave, I'ma hear niggas kicking fables with no appraisal. I blow these streets through my nasal, I'm fatal. When I put my guns on the table, unstable. Lethal weapon be my projection, correction. Couldn't even stop me from flexing, hexing. Ready to steal my blessed possessions. Stressing, caressing my mental direction. Guessing, can I see through the smoke session? Oppressing, blueprints of death is what they're sketching, perplexing. Giving lecture then to my brethren. Dropping off crates of J.H. Smith and Wessons. Far-fetching translations of our lessons. Holding their secret societies in discretion. You ain't got the logic to try and stop the profit. Broken from the chains of bondage, you thought you locked it with hypnotics. Brainwashing fiber optics. Got our children living day to day in the projects. Bottom line, 12 tribes intertwine and find a way to make the minority shine. Sparkle like wine in this universal design. Till time, living my life, is it a crime? Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Examine all of these diseases and famine. The plot of Hammond got the tribe of Judah out scrambling and lost. They paid the cost to be the boss. Iniquity set the course, Edomites force. Knowledge been tossed to keep your mental wide awake. The high stakes, recognize the real from the fake. Adam from the snake, and who the snake manipulates. What we embrace, giving the space for lustful takes and chase 360 degrees of fantasies. 85% of what the whole world believes. Deceived from the real murderers and thieves that was falling from heaven and hell. They would grieve as the naive, be judged for their bad deeds. Wait on top of the scale of life like they was keys. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. And yes, the streets be cold, paved with gold. The new world order's old lies unfold like a scroll. Better be aware to your circumference. In abundance, the government is chipping hundreds already. I keeps the caliber level heavy on the synthetic confetti that be trying to get me. So quickly, open up your mind to the ways of the mental enslaved in these last days. They praise idols and recite the wrong Bibles. Give self-titles and wait for Satan's arrival. I'm liable to be a casualty in their plan. With no chip and scan in the back of my hand. Like Biggie, Nitty gritty's ready to die. To the next level I go with the most high. Oh my, many are lost from the source. Back and forth, knowledge gets tossed from the course. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and the tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and the tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental walls. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental wars. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental wars. Behold, as I drop a scroll from the cradle into the grave, I'ma hear niggas kicking fables with no appraisal. I blow these trees through my nasal, I'm fatal. When I put my guns on the table, unstable. Lethal weapon be my projection, correction. Couldn't even stop me from flexing, hexing. Ready to steal my blessed possessions. Stressing, caressing my mental direction. Guessing, can I see through the smoke session? Oppressing, blueprints of death is what they're sketching, perplexing. Giving lecture then to my brethren. Dropping off crates of Trey Yates, Smith and Wessons. Far-fetching translations of our lessons, holding their secret societies in discretion. You ain't got the logic to try and stop the prophet, broken from the chains of bondage. bondage, you thought you locked it with hypnotics. Brainwashing fiber optics, got our children living day to day in the projects. Bottom line, 12 tribes intertwine and find a way to make the minority shine. Sparkle like wine in this universal design. Till time, living my life, is it a crime? Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental wars. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental wars. Examine all of these diseases and famine. The plot of Hammond got the tribe of Judah out scrambling and lost. They paid the cost to be the boss. Iniquity set the course, Edomite's force. Knowledge been tossed to keep your mental wide awake. The high stakes recognize the real from the fake, Adam from the snake, and who the snake manipulates. What we embrace, giving the space for lustful taste and chase 360 degrees of fantasies. 85% of what the whole world believes. Deceived from the real murderers and thieves that was falling from heaven and hell. They would grieve as the naive, be judged for their bad deeds. Wait on top of the scale of life like they was keys. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental wars. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental wars. And yes, these streets be cold, paved with gold. The new world order's old lies unfold like a scroll. Better be aware to your circumference. In abundance, the government is chipping hundreds already. I keeps the caliber level heavy on the synthetic confetti that be trying to get me. So quickly, open up your mind to the ways of the mental enslaved in these last days. They praise idols and recite the wrong Bibles, give self-titles and wait for Satan's arrival. I'm liable to be a casualty in they plan, with no chip to scan in the back of my hand. Like Biggie, Nitty Gritty's ready to die. To the next level I go with the most high. Oh my, many are lost from the source. Back and forth, knowledge gets tossed from the course. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and the tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental wars. Steady slipping through the sands of time. Through the dark we shine, we be the tie that bind. The mind be the temple and your tongue be the sword. So you and yours can struggle through these mental wars.